If you spent even 5 minutes on a cycling brand's about page, you'll see a pretty familiar plotline. A frustrated rider, a gap in the market, a moment of clarity on a rainy mountain pass, and boom, the brand is born. It's a story that feels almost universal now. So in this video, we're going to unpack some of the stories of some of our favourite cycling brands. For example, let's take Rapha. Now, Simon Mottram was fed up with uninspiring, soulless kit that didn't match the romance that he felt when watching classic bike races. He wanted to bring that emotional connection into cycling clothing. So that's what he did. Rapha didn't just sell bibs, they sold the idea of suffering beautifully. Cafe stops as rituals and long days that felt like poetry on wheels. And then over to our friends in the Nordics. Panama Studios started in Copenhagen with different frustrations. High performance kit was technical but lacked cultural depth. So founder Carl Oscar Olsen, with his design background, wanted to merge fashion and performance. And the pain point was purely aesthetics. And their solution was ultra minimal Scandinavian style that feels just at home in an art gallery as it does on a climb. Now, one that I might get the pronunciation wrong is Café du Cycliste. Born in the hills above Nice, tackled a different issue. The big brands felt disconnected from the romantic, exploratory side of riding. And the founder, Remy Clermont, envisioned kit for dreamy mountain rides with time to stop for pastries, and the result was gear that balances French elegance with adventure, perfect for gravel loops or coastal cafe stops. And I think this brand might be one of the most grounded of them all. It's Gobik. It started in Yecla, Murcia, in Spain to be specific, when two friends just wanted to make kit their club actually wanted to wear. And the pain point was poor quality and bland designs at the local level. And today they're making ultra custom suits for the world tour, but they've kept that authentic community first spirit. And heading east, you've got none other than paved in Japan. And this grew from the founder Hideto Suzuki's desire for kit that blurred the lines between riding and living. His pain point wasn't about pure performance, but about soulful exploration. Kit that you can actually wear through the Alps or down an alleyway in Tokyo. And their pieces echo Japanese craftsmanship and quiet adventure. But long before these newer brands spun their stories, there were giants laying the foundations. And none other than Castelli, for example, practically invented the modern cycling kit as we know it today, pioneering the first lycra shorts and transforming how we actually think about fit, aerodynamics and comfort. And of course the Scorpion logo stands as a symbol of performance heritage that dates all the way back to 1876. And then, of course, there's none other than Assos itself, the Swiss brand known for radical innovation since the 1970s, like creating the first ever lycra bib shorts in 1976. Their obsession with technical detail, fabric research and fit set the benchmark for what premium kit could and should be today. And while the newer brands sell stories about creative frustrations or aesthetic gaps, I think Assos and Castelli have always been about pure performance breakthroughs. They're the originals that made today's pain point marketing possible in the first place. And at first glance, it might all sound like variations of the same script. A problem, an obsessive founder, and a solution. But dig deeper and you do see distinct flavours. Rapha sells emotion, Panama Studio sells culture, Café du Cycliste sells adventure, Gobik sells authenticity and local pride, and of course paved sells soulful exploration. And Castelli and Assos, well, they sell legacy. They are the blueprint that we all work off. And in the end, we don't just buy a jersey, we buy into a vision of what cycling could be. We see a bit of our own ride in these brand stories, and that's why we buy into them. So next time you are scrolling through a poetic About Us page, remember the pain point might spark the story, but it's the deeper philosophy, the soul behind the stitches that makes a brand truly stick.